Welcome to Impact Intuitive's sales training. Now, before we begin, I want to talk about the importance of sales. In this training session, we take a focus on talking about retail sales, but the skills that you learn at the retail level can be applied just about anywhere. So take a moment and think about where you can apply sales skills outside of a retail environment. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you have the role of an account manager, and your job is to manage an account for a client. More than likely, you're on a contract with that client that's going to expire in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, however long you have it. But at the end of that contract, it's your job to sell in a new contract. Okay, let's talk about even during that contract. During that contract, it's still your job, your responsibility to sell in new ideas and concepts to improve your program for the client. So it's important to understand that no matter the role, there's sales that you can find within it. Even the simplest roles, let's say you want to sell in an idea or a concept to your manager to improve your own job. It would be your responsibilities to sell in that idea. The reason that I'm giving you these examples, the reason that we're talking about the importance of sales is to take a real interest in ourself when it comes to sales, in improving ourself and improving the process. Because sales is not just something that you're going to use at the retail level, it's a skill that you can use and utilize lifelong. The purpose of our training is to train you on everything sales that's going to help you increase your sales. So we're going to train you on the different techniques, the procedures, the tips, tricks, and tools that you're going to need, all directed at how you can help develop your sales skills with the end goal in mind to help increase your sales. Our plan or agenda is going to take you through 3 key topics. Those topics are sales pre-work, in which we're going to talk about the importance of your pre-work knowledge, how are you going to develop that and pertain that through your customer and your product. Next, we're going to go through the sales process itself, in which we're going to talk about everything broken out into steps. Those steps are engage, qualify, recommend, rebuttal, close, and follow-up. Finally, we're going to wrap up our training session in talking about tips and tricks and best practices for you to make sure that you follow. And that brings us to the action step, in which we'd like to tell you about the benefit. What is the benefit to you for taking this training session? And the benefit is that with the skills you're going to learn, it's going to help improve your sales numbers. It's going to help increase your sales numbers. And our call to action, or my expectation of you, is to take notes, ask yourself how or where this applies to me, and understand the key to sales. It's a very simple concept that you need to understand when it comes to sales. And we're going to get to that a little bit later on in the presentation, but make sure that you walk away from this training understanding the key to sales.